Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're back in the studio, man. It's been a couple of weeks now. I apologize, but it's been busy, man. It's been very busy, and I'm just gearing up for tour. I leave in like 2 days, and I feel like I'm off center here. 1 second. Okay, yeah, that looks better, dude. It's all me, man. Just me setting up cameras. Yeah, it would make sense to get a camera crew in here to help out, but you know what? Then we lose some of that. You know, we lose some of that little DIY energy that's just so good about this podcast, man. If we sell out and we go all corporate, it's fucked. It's gonna be fucked up. Also, big bruh moment. Kind of a good bruh moment though. Good and bad bruh moment. There's something I saw about YouTube. They changed their policy thing, so now you can swear in the first like 9 seconds. You can use profanity. You don't have to watch a profanity anymore. Okay, you can just swear and your stuff will still be monetized, which is crazy because those of you who are members of the Patreon, you will know what this means. This is a huge upset in the Patreon. You know, I'm not going to spoil what it is exactly we do at the beginning of every single Patreon episode, but man, it's going to throw a monkey wrench in there, but we're still going to do it. But, yeah. Also, guys, make some noise for, put your hands together, man, for the knee reveal. These are my knees. Not Hermione, it's his my knee. Okay, these are my knees. All right, I think this might be the first episode of the podcast that I'm doing in shorts, which is kind of crazy. But it's a fucking, we live in hell. We live in hell. Okay, it's fucking 40 degrees every day, and that's Celsius because I'm normal. Okay, I'm normal, unlike you guys. With your Fahrenheit. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Fahrenheit? How would you fare in a fight? Not well. Because I'm so mad at Fahrenheit for not making sense. All right. Celsius. We use Celsius up here and up where we have fucking brains. America's so cool. It's great. There's nothing wrong with America. At all, actually. Yeah, you know, I've heard about some, they're not, I've heard that they're not letting people into the States, if they find, like, critical things about, Donald Trump or, you know, the American government and stuff. So, you know what? I've never said anything bad about any of that, actually. It's actually, you know, I'm kind of like a centrist, you know? Isn't that fucking cool that that's happening right now? Isn't that awesome? Isn't it a cool time to be alive where, like, people can't say how they really feel and they can't voice their opinions without you know, engaging in free speech, which is the thing that people fight for so much in America, but even though you're not allowed to, because if you say something mean, then they don't let you in. It's so cool. What a time to be alive. Speaking of cha-ching sounds, though, tour starts this week. Ticket sales are doing better now. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Because for a while there, people were upset at me. Okay? People were not happy with me. And they're like, "Why you got to promote the shows more? Ticket sales aren't doing that well. They're not doing okay." And I go, "Well, you can only promote a show so many times, you know? I don't want to, like, every single day be like, hey, come on. I know you have to, but it's just like, I don't know. So tickets, you know, I think closer to the day, they don't want to miss out on the shows, and they're getting last minute tickets, which is awesome. I appreciate you guys. Show's going to be fun, I promise, okay? And, I appreciate you guys keeping me on my toes, you know? Because I'm like, is anybody going to be there? I don't know. And then week before, boom, everyone's getting tickets, man. So, I appreciate that, keeping me humble. All right, that goes a long way, and I do appreciate that. But no, very grateful for everybody who's got tickets, and I'm very excited. Thursday is when it starts. So this will probably come out when I'm through this little leg of this. This is the leg of this leg. I have this specific tour leg is broken up into different legs, like 4 legs. I think it's 4 or 5. I think it's 4 legs, kind of like a cat. This tour is a cat. This tour leg is a cat, but it also has other. Well, no, it's a leg. This is the leg of the Goodfellow World Tour, but this tour leg has legs. It's 4 legs. This it's like a. So picture this tour is basically a leg, right? Picture like a cat, but instead of a cat body, it's a leg. It's a human leg, and it also has like 4 legs, like a cat. It's like a leg. So that's what this tour is, and it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm going all over the States, and it's gonna be a good time. These are the last shows in the States for a long time, so come see me if you want to see the hour before I burn it to the ground. The hour, that is. Yeah, bro, what's been going on, dude? I've been, dealing with some, what have I been dealing with? The heat. I've been dealing with some heat. I'm in heat. I'm in heat. Sorry. That'd be fucked, dude. It's so weird when cats are in heat. I'll say that. Can I say that? Is that all right? It's weird as fuck. I know it's like natural, There's a lot of cat talk off top of this podcast, but it's fucking weird, right? This podcast is a podcast, like PAW, man. It's weird, though. If the cat is, like, rubbing up against you and the owner is like, oh, sorry, she's in heat. Ugh. Get away from me. Like, could you imagine if a person was like that? You go go over to your friend's house from work. She's like, "Come over. We're having like a, I really want our boyfriends to meet. Come over." So you get you get a nice bottle of wine. You drive over to their house. You park. You park in their driveway. You're like, I'm so excited to meet them. Yeah, I wonder what Bradley's like. Yeah, I mean, he seems like a really cool guy. I followed him on social media for a bit. He's a Patriots fan, just like me. I think we're gonna get along really well. You knock on the door. They open. The girl, your girlfriend opens the door. She's like, oh, hey guys, what's up? Come on in, man. We got you brought wine. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, just to make yourself at home. We got charcuterie board here. And then and then he's like, your boyfriend's like, where's Bradley at? And then she's like, oh, he'll be down in a second. And then you go to charcuterie, and then you hear like it's slowly getting closer, and he's just like running on all 4s down the stairs, and he starts rubbing his ass on you, like fuck, he's like low-key twerking on your dick. You get there, and your friend's boyfriend is twerking on your boyfriend's dick. And then you're like, whoa. And she's like, oh, sorry, Bradley's in heat, right? Like, that'd be crazy. Or would it be kind of awesome? All right. Oh, yeah, this would be this was the sound effect that probably would have worked better. This is the boyfriend when he's grinding on your dick because he's in heat. All right. Anyways, guys, I was on the fucking news, man. I was on morning news, bro. What the hell? Who let me do that? Who let me on the news, man? They were like, Curtis, how did you get? What's it like being on YouTube? And I was like,
but let me just say this.
And then I started talking. Sorry, I missed my buttons, man. I'm going button crazy. I'm like a baby. Yeah, dude, CHCH. Shout out CHCH Morning News, bro. I gotta show you guys something fucking really funny. So, first off, CHCH, if you're unaware, that is a television channel in Hamilton region, which I grew up, quote unquote, because I lived in Whitby until I was 12 or 11, and then I moved to And then I moved to Hamilton from when I was like 12 to like age 20. So it was like half my life. But like Hamilton is like some of my formative years is where I grew up. And that channel, that TV channel was always on the news. Okay. So they invited me to, talk about my upcoming Canada dates and everything. And it was great. They were super accommodating. And it was really cool to do live TV. It's very different. Never in my life was I so locked in on not swearing. And then I did their podcast after too, and I went the whole thing without saying the F word. Like I went a good 30 minutes, but then it took everything. It took all my brain power. Like as soon as they were like, all right, cut, I was like, I fucking passed out, dude, because it took all I had. It's like when, that was like in Spider-Man 2 when Spider-Man, he stops the subway from crashing and he just like collapses. That was literally me after a 5-minute interview without saying the F word. Because I'm a fucking crazy guy. But it's really funny because while they were interviewing me, they were just like playing a clip from one of my videos. Just for like B-roll and shit. And this is a real frame on TV. This exploding baby meme of baby getting vaporized was on the morning news, which is really fucking funny. I'm glad that was my contribution. And I think it's fitting, But yeah, shout out to the morning news. Everybody was super, super chill, man, and it was really cool. And it was on my mom's birthday too, so I gave my mom a nice little birthday shout out. And yeah, just a cool little thing there, man. It's live TV, dude. Morning TV especially, dude. That shit would have been so lit in the 80s and 90s, dude. Because I know now it's like, I know the landscape's so different. Everybody gets their news like on the internet. So I just know that back in the 80s, 90s, morning TV fucking ripped. Like working there, it still seemed pretty fun now. But back then, dude, man. But yeah, shout out to CHCH. I had a good time, man. It was cool. And I think you guys can go watch the segment on YouTube if you just search CHCH and then my name. You guys know how to fucking use internet, so you guys can find it if you want. But yeah, dude, what else has been going on? Working on a video that should be up this month some point. Just a quick fun one. I need to start doing more quick fun ones, man, because these long deep dive videos, they're great. I enjoy doing them. But they take so much time and effort, and they're just like so like it's all I'm thinking about, and they're so stressful. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little quick fun one. God, I'm getting old, and it's so fucking hot everywhere. But let's get into some topics, man. Water is good for me, but nobody else. Okay. We got some stuff to talk about, guys. We literally have something to talk about. This episode of Very Really Good is sponsored by ZocDoc. Folks, as I get older, I keep catching myself thinking, God, I really should go to the doctor more. Just to deal with things like stress from work, or lower back pain because I've been slouching for 31 years, or getting heartburn after specific meals, But it can be tough to actually get to the doctor. I want to keep myself as healthy as possible, but the system makes it impossible to find the right doctor for my needs. That was until I found ZocDoc. They make it so easy to find the right fit and book an appointment fast directly on their website. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality, in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. With ZocDoc, you can book in-network appointments with more than 100,000 doctors across every specialty. From mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. You can filter for doctors who take your insurance, are located nearby, are a good fit for any medical needs you may have, and are highly rated by verified patients. And once you find the right doctor, you can see their actual appointment openings. And then from there, all you got to do is choose a time slot that works best for you and click to instantly book a visit. And appointments made through ZocDoc happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. And more often than not, you can even get same-day appointments. Folks, I use ZocDoc and so should you. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/veryreallygood to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. Again, that's ZocDoc.com/veryreallygood. One more time, ZocDoc.com/veryreallygood. Okay, thank you so much to ZocDoc for sponsoring this episode and so many others. Back to me. Okay, fucking Jesus Christ, man. I don't know how anything works. Okay. Options. Chrome. Record. Okay. So, we got MrBeast in the news again, guys. I know. It's tired. It's a tired subject. I know. But, you know, every single day, he keeps talking about making these things that he wants. He keeps talking about these videos he wants to make, and they're all fucking insane, dude. Look at this headline, dude. MrBeast wants to recreate Hunger Games in real life. I think that would crush. The dystopian young adult novels pit poor people against one another for rich people's amusement. Yeah, dude, I think that would crush. I think that would crush someone's fucking skull, okay? Because if you're going to do Hunger Games in real life, you better kill some fucking people, okay? You gotta, there's no half Hunger Games, okay? No one would watch the Hunger Games if it was like flag football. Like if you just like, oh no, if you took the flags off of them, then they're out. No, I'm out for blood. Okay, MrBeast, your name is Beast. Okay, start fucking killing people. All right, nut up. Put your fucking money where your mouth is. Okay, and start legit murdering people. Okay, MrBeast. Yeah. Okay, I'm not joking. Well, I am. But I'm kind of, I should say that I am joking, but what the fuck, man? You're going to get people from different districts. Start with like the lowest class all the way to like a billionaire. Yeah, dude. I wonder how they would do that. Because there's, like, weapons and shit. Like, there's weapons that you all go into this, like, dome, and there's weapons you go and get, and you gotta fucking kill each other. So would they just do, like, tag? Or would it be, like... You like arch, like, bow and arrows, but with, like, the suction cups at the end? Like... Also, God. Brutal picture for the kid. One thing rich people love to do is miss the point. Yeah. Entire multimedia franchises are built as critiques of powerful people using their money and influence to put the average Joe through some hellish trial for their own amusement. And then rich folks are like, what if I remade that? Yeah, true. He did the same thing with Squid Game. That was the exact same thing. When that show was literally about rich people exploiting people in poverty for the entertainment. And then MrBeast, like the richest guy ever, was like, well, what if that was a real thing? What if I literally did that, but made it so I made money from it? Even though he'd probably be like, I actually lost money. I have no, every fucking clip I see of MrBeast, he's like, I have no money. I'm a fucking broke. I have no cash. I'm literally strapped for cash. Do you have $1? Yo, bro, you have a fucking $1? That's MrBeast. He's every fucking scumbag skater kid that I went to high school with. Yo, dude, you have $1? You have $1 I could bum? Yo, dude, it's $1. Just give me $1, dude. I need to get a Coke. That's MrBeast. It's like, and then like they go home to their fucking, like, every time those fucking scumbag fucking skater kids, they'd be like, yeah, dude, can you like run me $1? I want to go get a cookie. And they'd be like, and you're like, no, dude, I fucking know where you live, man. You have the nicest, your parents are both lawyers. You have like the nicest house ever. That's MrBeast, dude. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, who has made a lot of YouTube content out of putting people in viral simulations of outlandish competitions or even dangerous situations with the promise of a cash prize, has already made a recreation of Squid Game, like I just said, the hugely popular Netflix series, which is intended to be a commentary on the power the wealthy wield over the impoverished. Yeah, and I was considering doing the Hunger Games one. Okay, cool. In an interview with the Today Show, Donaldson was seemingly cut off guard when the interview asked him about his plans for a Hunger Games recreation. He did say the idea would obviously not pit people against one another in a fight to the death. with the concept instead being put. Come on, pussy. Come on, man. Do it. Kill people. What are we doing this for? All right? Just kill someone. MrBeast, okay, come on, go beast mode. The concept instead being put potentially 26 random people on an island and have them use something like laser tag guns instead of real weapons to eliminate each other. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. But it's like, that's not Hunger, that's just Fortnite. Don't call it Hunger Games, man. A lot of times you just, yeah. Because Hunger Games implies, like, you know, there's like stakes to it, you know? There's like high stakes. People, it's life and death. Fortnite, I mean, you die in it, but you're just sent back to the lobby, you know? You don't actually die. It's like you just like go back to the lobby. You go back onto the lobby. Dropping into an island, just call it Fortnite, man. That's a battle royale, just like Hunger Games. Hunger Games is Fortnite. They should have called it that. Would have done a lot better if they called it Fortnite back in fucking 2009 when the movie came out. Because then people would be like, oh, like the video game that's going to come out in 10 years. Oh, I'm going to go see the movie. Shut up. Average Hunger Games fan. I did like the movies, though. We had to read the book in high school for one of my classes, and then we got to go see the movie for a field trip, and it was fucking awesome. Dude, I miss field trips, man. I guess field trips when you're an adult is just like doing stuff. That's just plans. I'm gonna start calling them that, though. Yeah, me and my wife are going on a field trip. That's so much better. If we're just like going to see a movie, like, yeah, we're going on a field trip to the movies. Yeah, field trip to the grocery store. Yeah. Dude, that's so much better. Don't call it a vacation or a honeymoon. We're going on a field trip. We're going on a field trip to Bali, dude. Guys, okay. Please, I'm going to start doing that, and you guys need to do it as well, okay? We need to start a movement. All right? Yeah, this week, I don't know, man. I think I might go on a field trip with my with my buddies. We're going to go to the bar. Field trip to the bar. Get fucking blackout on the field trip. Oh, that's sick. Okay. What did I do to this to make you fucking fall off? This microphone, man, I swear to God. I'm waiting for that video, MrBeast. And if you fucking kill someone, then I'll slap you a like. I'll throw the video a like. All right? But if you don't have the balls to exercise your right as the most subscribed to YouTuber to take someone's life, to strangle them and watch the light leave their eyes, if you don't have the fucking balls to do that, Jimmy, I'll throw dislike coming your way from Kurt. And that shit holds weight, dude. You don't want a dislike from me. From my YouTube page, a dislike from my YouTube page, man, that's worth like one dislike. But still, you'll know it's from me. I've been in direct contact with YouTube. They made that thing. If I dislike a video, a little asterisk pops up and it says Kurt hated it. So yeah, you don't want that. You do not want that. Hey, and guess if I just ate and I'm hungry again. That's cool. It's just my metabolism is so fast, bruh. All right, what else we got to talk about? How much time do we have? Because we got a deep dive we got to do. You know what? Let's just do that, guys. We have a deep dive incoming, okay? Deep dive. I've got history with this person, okay? Cole Labrant. Okay? We know him. We hate him. You know him, you hate him. For those of you who are unfamiliar with Cole Labrant and the Labrant fam, Cole Labrant started on Vine. He was a member of Dem White Boys. Okay, it was 3 white boys, and they would twerk to songs with their shirts off, and they got so popular. Vine went away. Cole Labrant was the leader of Dem White Boys. He went off to started making Musical.lys, TikTok, and then he started doing family vlogs. He started the Labrant Fam YouTube channel, and now they're one of the most popular family channels on YouTube. And I made a video a few months ago about them where they made an app, like a parenting app that was just dog shit. And it was just like, I was just taking a good look at it and a deep dive on it, and just, it was just a pointless app. I think you really didn't need, and it was a waste of money. And, they were kind of doing, allegedly, they were kind of doing these like illegal lotteries, kind of, where you had to like pay to, so very weird shit. So someone sent me a DM a few weeks ago being like, Cole Labrant is making music now, you got to check it out. And I read it and I was like, oh, that doesn't fucking surprise me. The song probably sucks. And I listened to it and I was like, this is bad. This is dog shit. But I was like, whatever. That's just, fuck it. That's nothing, right? And then like the other day, I thought about it again for some reason. I was like, I should actually look into more of what this music is and why they're making it and what it's about. And guys, that led me down like the gnarliest rabbit hole I think I've ever been down. Like, it's so insane to me. I saved some videos from it. Swag Daddy. So, the song is called Swag Daddy. All right. I wonder if we can pull up. I wonder if we could pull up the lyrics. Swag Daddy song. Dude, Soulja Boy already has a song called Swag Daddy. All right, there's no lyrics for it. But you could see that the song is okay, it's from a band called 5X Band, okay? And right off the bat, wait, is it called Girl Like That or is it called Swag Daddy? What the fuck is this cover, dude? Dude, they deleted like everything. No shit. Did they really delete everything? Dude, this was here like 2 days ago. All right, well, they still have the website up. Here's what I saw. Cole Labrant was posting the Swag Daddy song, and it wasn't his. Yeah, 5X Band. They had so many videos, and now when you go to their Instagram, there's nothing. But you can see, like, screenshots. They had one called Messy House. Dude, insane. I can't believe that. Okay. Well, it said that Cole Labrant was like, this is a band that I'm like, I'm working with. I help write the songs. It's not me, though. It's a band. 5X Band is the people singing. So if you go to the bio, it says, this is pretty interesting, a little interesting bio about the band. It says 5X Band, bio, add a heading, add a subheading. Here's where to place your bio. The first paragraph should have your name, where you're from, a description of your music, and what's currently going on in your career. If you have any quotes from media or industry people, include one here. The second and third paragraph should tell your story. Find an interesting way to explain your musical history without spelling out each step from childhood until now. Describe what sets you apart from everyone else, including some of your most attention-grabbing career highlights. Conclude your bio by summarizing what's going on in your career and what's coming up next. Include a call to action to contact you for more information and check out your music or to sign up to your mailing list. So, yeah, they just, like, didn't finish the website. They just didn't put in a bio for the band. Because the band is not real. The band doesn't exist. The band is completely fictional. The music is AI generated. As you can tell, this has got that weird, like, you can just tell. You know what I mean? The font in ChatGPT images, like, you can just tell that they're like, yeah, it's all similar font, but it's got that ChatGPT look. You know what I mean? It's hard to describe. But yeah, like, go to their music. Fucking, yeah, there's nothing, dude. Why even make, 5X Band, the Super Cole at Gmail by Cole Labrant. And this is what they look like? Yeah, bro. Like, these aren't real people. It clearly ChatGPT. It is AI generated. It's got the weird, like, yellow tint that every ChatGPT picture has. Like, what the fuck? What is the point of this? Are you that... They are that down bad for... for content and money that they're going to be like, fuck it, let's make fake music. What do we got here? I wrote my sweet wife a song. What do you guys think? It's called Prettiest Girl in the World by the 5X Band, and this was posted by Cole Labrant.
I might have made you a song.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Did you sing it?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
But I'm going to play it for you for the first time right now. You ready?
Yeah.
Sunlight in her hair, a baby on her hip, kids laughing everywhere. She's got that easy kind of grace, like she's glowing from a better place. She loves her Jesus, loves her man, makes her
This shit's so ass, man. But it has that fucking AI music sound. You know what I mean? Like, no discernible human voice. Like, it's so weird, bro. What is the point? Like, are they thinking they're going to, like... Why do they look like that? Why do they have fucking shiesties on? That's what those are called, right? Shiesties? Okay. They got one called Messy House. Yeah. Yeah, look at those. Look at these teddy bear. They're not even fucking teddy bears. They're like fucking piles of shit. Yeah, we got the nice AI-generated album artwork. Let's go. Like, at least, guys, like, try a little bit. You know what I mean? Managed by Cole Labrant. Bro. What a dude. How much money do you make from... Okay, they have 100, 200... Let's say they have 300,000 streams. That's combined for all their songs. How much money do you make for 300K streams on Spotify? Sodify, whoops. You would typically earn between $900 and $1,500. Well, we'll take that as fact. Okay. Average payout estimated between... If they made 100% royalty because no one else is fucking there's no person in the bank because it's not real. Can't we just... Can't I just find this out without fucking paying for a service, bro? Okay, this article says, but yeah, sure. If it's even $1,500, all of that, all of this work, posting all these videos with this shit fucking music, all that for $1,500, go get a job. Okay, go work. Go. What is the point of this? Oh shit. Okay, I just found this out on the Labrant family snark page, which was like instrumental for making my videos. Like, these people are devoted. They have a whole subreddit for Cole's Chat GPT auto tunes. And I was wondering why the 5X Band Instagram page has so many followers. They have 450,000 followers. And they're following Cole Labrant, Justin Bieber, and Scooter Braun. And then this comment says they only have all these followers because they're using their dead dogs page. If that's true, this is the most dystopian thing I've ever seen. Using your dead dog's Instagram page to then make AI-generated music by an AI-generated band. Like, what is this for? That's what your dog died for? All of that? This is your dog's legacy, dude? For a song called Swag Daddy? Dude, that is so fucked up. Hold on, I gotta check out this subreddit too. This category anyway. Okay, they're pissed off over their messy house comments. Cole trying to play it off like they laugh at it, but if that was really the case, he would never wrote an essay on his Instagram story about how unbothered him and Tommy's baby mama are. Okay. Yeah, I guess people were mad about their song called Messy House. Okay. Ever since they stopped posting on YouTube, their side quests for cash have gotten so much worse and frequent. As a Christian and a spring songwriter myself, it makes me so upset that they aren't exploiting their kids. They're manipulating their followers. MLM apps and now the songwriting. It's all literally AI, and it's so ridiculous that what actual musician and writers work so hard to achieve. He just wakes up one day and says, you know what? I'm going to have AI write and produce songs and manipulate my huge fan base to make some money. Yeah, it's like super. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else from these fucking idiots. But this is so... It's just so gross, man.
Like, everyone, is your dad collaborating with...
So, what do you think about Justin Bieber collabing with 5X Band?
Well, all my friends are like, everyone, is your dad collaborating with Justin Bieber? I'm like, I don't know. So then I come down and ask you, and I see that you put up Justin Bieber on your Instagram story.
I'm not collaborating with Justin Bieber. 5X Band's collaborating with Justin Bieber. Why are you...
What the fuck? Why are you fucking, like... What a weird thing to, like, lie to your kid about. Okay, I made a spam account on TikTok. Not Cole Labrant. Let's see if he deleted those. Not Cole Labrant. Took all those down, too. Fuck, man. I knew I should have downloaded more. Yeah, dude. This post on the subreddit, a song about putting the phone down, but also I post all my kids and exploit them all the time also. Thanks for the love on the song, fam. Trying new things can be intimidating. I'm glad to see so many of you guys resonating with it. You didn't try anything. You didn't try... I would actually have so much respect. Not so much respect. I'd have a the smallest amount of respect. The rest of my respect is back at the offices of Facebook, where my colleagues are doing things you guys can never dream of. You would have the smallest amount of respect for me if he was like, you know what? I'm passionate about music. I want to try to make music. Even if it sucked, I'd probably still be dunking on it, but I'd be like, you know what? Good for him. He's trying something. He's making his art, you know? But this, you didn't try a new thing. Don't try to be like, oh, yeah, I was so nervous. I was literally so nervous to put out my music. You didn't do that. You didn't do a thing. You went on ChatGPT, you drool hanging out of your mouth being like, can you make lyrics for a song? Can you make lyrics for a song about loving Jesus, but also your wife? And then you press enter. And you use some fucking music AI thing that you were like, okay, sing this song. Make it sound like shit also. I tell my kids not to worry about what people think and try new things. I want to model that well myself. This is how that's making me feel. Yeah, don't worry about what people think, kids, man. Just be super disingenuous your entire life. Okay, just be a piece of shit, and it'll be good. So I want to have some fun with this weekend with this new song. I'm going to send $1,000 to 3 different people who make a cute reel using the song. Cutest reel wins. $1,000. Yeah, and it's like, it's so fucked up because they're in a position to be able to do that. I'm sure there's a bunch of other musicians who are like just fucking working their asses off. They're making music, and then they also have to promote their music to people. And I can't even imagine what that is like, man. That is so difficult. This is making it so much harder for people, too. So weird, dude. Okay, yeah, this is another thing he posted. Yeah, a few months ago, I started writing some songs. No, you didn't. You didn't write any of them. More so, dude. No space there? More so. Mauricio. Mauricio for fun, but our family has been jamming out to them. Period. You don't start a fucking a sentence with an ampersand, dude. And kind of want you guys to hear. This dude's like straight up, this man is like fucking illiterate. Everything in his there's so many spelling mistakes in their fucking app too. And this was like a homeschool app. Dude can't even write a fucking coherent sentence. I kind of want you guys to hear because they are bangers. I'll post more on Instagram the next couple weeks about it. But if you're interested, go type in 5X Band wherever you listen to music to be one of the first to listen. There's a country album and a boy band album. They did a full album? I'm not going to... dude, I'm going to be bumping this in my fucking car, dude. Okay, the album's called Girl Like That. And then there's an album called Put Your Phone Down. There's a song called Alabama to California, Call Me Old Fashioned, My Kind of Summer. You know what? Maybe we'll listen to some of these on the Patreon, on the bonus episode. We'll do a listening party. How about that? We're gonna do we're gonna talk about some other stuff I didn't get to talk about, but on the bonus, we're gonna do a listening party. A reaction. Okay? I'm in my fucking HT Hayes era, dude. Cole trying to be copycat of Dan and Shay. Yep. Okay. As someone who grew up jamming out to One Direction, I've missed hearing music like theirs. I made my own. How dare you speak his name? How dare you? How dare you speak their name? Dude, that's insane. Okay, yeah, so that's what the Labrants are up to, man. I thought it'd be a fun little update. I think I highly doubt that they're still using their app. Yeah, I doubt they're still using their app, so they got to use like different shit to make money, I guess. And I guess the MLM wasn't working out either. So yeah, AI generated music, just the quickest way to make money, man. Don't actually try to make anything that's like good. Why would you do that? That's not in the Bible. That's not in the Bible, okay? The Bible said real music is low-key ass, twin. Use ChatGPT, okay? That's Proverb 38:69. Excuse me, everybody. All right, that's a good way to end it with a nice fucking belch. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you guys want to, tune in for the Cole Labrant listening party, go check out the Patreon, man. And yeah, patreon.com/very really good. And that's it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This was a fun one. And yeah, come see me on tour, all that crap. You can find my website. You can figure it out. All right, thank you so much. And enjoy the rest of your week. Peace out. See ya. Bye-bye.